This is a broadcast from the Pop Cult Pod.
Tompott from the Pop Cult Pod here, and we just got our first trailer for Birds of Prey. I mean, not our first trailer. We had that It teaser, but that was never officially released. Before we get started, why not give this a cheeky thumbs up? Or if you like to live dangerously, why not subscribe? Loads of stuff coming here. I'll shut up now. We get an idea of the colour palette here in the shot with Harley, Quinn and Cassandra Cain. It looks like this is going to be a very colourful movie based on this and the posters, but let's keep going with the trailer. This seems to be a club that Black Mask owns. We'll come back to that in a minute. Here we get our first good look at Journey Smollett-Bell as Black Canary. Generally speaking, the Birds of Prey lineup is Huntress, Black Canary and Batgirl. We have Cassandra Cain, who's a kid in this, who often grows up to be Batgirl, but at the moment it looks like we only have 2 of the 3. Harley after breaking up with the Joker here, kind of getting rid of her Suicide Squad look.
This appears to be Renee Montoya, played by Rosie Perez. As for the explosion, I think we see the source of it later in the trailer. Black Canary here using her cry, Renee Montoya seemingly leaving her job at Gotham PD, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead as the Huntress. They're trying to make it seem like Huntress and Harley are fighting in this scene, but Huntress is actually behind Harley, so it could be a case that they're teaming up to fight Black Mask. Harley here getting very excited about her pet hyena, as we all are. Now in the comic she has 2, one named Bud and one named Lou, named after Abbott and Costello. But going off this trailer and the poster, we've only seen one so far. There was a rumour saying that she would have 2, one called Bruce and one called Wayne. Here's our first look at Ewan McGregor as Black Mask, also known as Roman Sionis. He doesn't wear a black mask in this trailer. There was talk that it may be CGI'd in later. There is a lot of teases though about Black Mask in this trailer. Cassandra and Harley teaming up again, as they seem to be a lot in this trailer. That is also seemingly the reason why Harley gets involved with the Birds of Prey. We get an homage to Marilyn Monroe's Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Quite fitting, as the plot of the movie apparently revolves around Black Mask trying to get a diamond back from Cassandra Cain. Probably our best hero shot in the whole trailer, followed by a shot of Zaz, who doesn't look like he normally does, but does have his signature scars.
None of us are walking out of here unless we work together.
You gotta be kidding me.
That seems to be a very basic idea of why Harley and the Birds of Prey are working together, because they need to work together if they want to survive Black Mask. A few of Harley's tattoos are now different now that she's broken up the Joker. She's had a few cover-ups, and it's hard to see in this shot, but she has changed a J on her shoulder. This may be from the prison riot scene we see later, and it kind of reminds me of the Killing Joke actually. Bold prediction, this guy becomes the new Oracle.
Get ready, ladies.
More interesting than the cast list here is the building blowing up in the background, which is the Ace Chemical building, which is basically where Harley Quinn became Harley Quinn, as we saw in Suicide Squad. It's probably our best look yet at the logo for Birds of Prey. Made up of generally the weaponry they use, including knives, brass knuckles, a baseball bat and a sledgehammer. And inside the letter P there we have a diamond, which is pretty pivotal to the movie and brings us to some interesting rumours we've heard about it. So I'm going to say spoilers here, just in case. None of this is verified, but you never know. There was a rumour initially that this diamond actually held the dick pics of Black Mask. Now the controversy behind this has somewhat been blown out of proportion, and it's also been removed apparently from more recent versions. The question is this movie going to be changed massively from what we heard about it initially? Possibly, but the trailer isn't going to indicate that, because for the last month or so, the film has been undergoing reshoots, most notably with director Chad Stahelski, best known for John Wick. The goal of these reshoots is apparently to add more action, so if you thought this trailer lacked in action, or lacked even the Birds of Prey, this might be addressed at the reshoot, so it's not necessarily a cause for concern, yet. Some people are quite annoyed at the fact that Harley Quinn is more of a focus in this movie than the Birds of Prey, and why not make a Gotham City Sirens movie instead? The potential reason for this is that the Gotham City Sirens are generally made up of Harley, Poison Ivy and Catwoman. And rumour going around is that Poison Ivy and Catwoman could be a part of Matt Reeves' Batman, and that Warner Bros. Wants to give him a chance to set up the Batman side of this universe. So that holds us off on Gotham City Sirens for now. There was a rumour that a Gotham City Sirens movie would follow, and then that eventually it would be Birds of Prey versus Gotham City Sirens, but now we're just speculating and talking about rumours, so let's move on from this. What did you think of the Birds of Prey trailer? Do you think it has too much Harley? Are you disappointed there's not enough Birds of Prey? And if you didn't like it, why do you hate women, huh? All jokers aside.
I thought my jokes were bad.
I'm going to be talking about Birds of Prey, all the news, trailers, and Breaking Bad on my podcast, The Pop Cult Pod, this week, which you can find on the Phoenix Wrestling Network. Or hang around here on YouTube. I'll probably put a Joker review up sometime next week, and be sure to like and subscribe because I cannot spell cult without you.